Welcome to Stage 5 of Paris-Nice. It's the last of the flat stages. We've just seen Roger De Kock attack Paul Sherwin. Paul Sherwin once again was in the breakaway all day by himself. In fact, Roger De Kock just recently came up and joined him. So naturally I think the Belgian is a little bit fresher, and you can see Paul Sherwin clearly is very tired. The big story is the result of yesterday's stage, the first time trial with all the time gaps finally splitting up the general classification. It was Bjarne Riis who took the race lead. Gosta Peterson of La Vie Claire is in second, and his teammate Felicien Vervaeke is now third. Still another intermediate sprint between here and the finish that's coming up in around 5 kilometers. The points competition is still extremely close, so I'd expect a pretty big battle for that. It's Mario Cipollini who wears the green jersey today. See the orange jerseys of Zulu, they're getting themselves organized. Cipollini's got a couple teammates up here as well, and I think Darrigade, he's got 2 teammates as well. They won't be as concerned as the time bonus. The sprinters, they are far too far behind for that to matter anymore. But still plenty of pride in winning that green jersey. See De Kock laboring up this small incline. It appears he is cracked. So Roger De Kock back in the peloton. The intermediate sprint is going to be, nope, Cipollini fades and Abdoujaparov, he'll take it with Jan Ross getting second. So Abdou gets just a few points to help in his quest for the final green jersey. La Vie Claire assuming control with Jerry Kniedemann, their big tractor for the flats. Some remarked that Kniedemann might have been a bit overdrafted as a second round pick, but he'll still be a very valuable part of the team. Extremely strong rider in the flats and durable enough in the hills and mountains to be useful in those areas. Part of a very strong La Vie Claire team who should be title contenders throughout the season. 10Ks to go in this stage. It was a very long stage, almost 200 kilometers today. I think this is actually the longest stage of the race. Of course, our coverage began with just under 30Ks to go. Now, can Djamolidine Abdoujaparov finally win a stage today? He's back in his orange Zulu Kingdom jersey, so he's a little bit harder to distinguish from the others. His rival Darrigade's already won twice, Cipollini's already won once. So the onus is really on Abdoujaparov. He's facing a lot of pressure from his fans and his manager to get a good result. See Darrigade coming through on the left side. Good straight finish today. This is the last left-hand bend right here. Here comes the final lead out. Djamolidine Abdoujaparov, he's got 2 teammates with him. Now one, he's right on the wheel, he's in very good position. Djamolidine Abdoujaparov, he's going to go for it. Could this be the day that Abdou finally wins? Yes, it will. Djamolidine Abdoujaparov, the Tashkent terror, terrorizing the field with a ferocious sprint. He will claim victory over Andre Darrigade and Cipollini. It's the big 3 again, and this time gap to the second group on the road might be significant. This could show up in the classification. We'll have to see about that, but if it is, we could find another shakeup in the GC. Paul Sherwin, who's been very aggressive in Paris-Nice, he comes through in last place. Replay of the sprint. Abdoujaparov got a fantastic lead out, and he shows the power to finish it off. That must be a very satisfying victory for Abdou and his fans. Good to see that all of the big sprinters have gotten their shot at glory. And my suspicions were correct, there is a 32-second gap from 11th place onward, so Rudy Altig and Felicien Vervaeke and Andre Darrigade, they will ascend in the general classification, and we might have a new leader. I think Vervaeke is close enough to Riis to take the yellow jersey. So this could be a big opportunity for La Vie Claire to have Felicien Vervaeke unexpectedly in yellow with 3 stages to go, so it is for Vaca. He is the new leader. Rudy Altig is in 2nd, Bjarne Riis down to 3rd, Peterson 4th, and Andre Darrigade all the way back up to 5th, 30 seconds back. I don't think he'll remain there because the final stages are fairly mountainous. Good to see the sprinters still up in the top 5. The other GC riders, no changes. They're in that big group that finished 30 seconds down. But Laviclaire and Calme definitely locked in a battle for that race lead. Abdoujaparov reclaims the lead in the points classification. He leads by 3 points over Mario Cipollini and 4 points over Andre Darrigade, and of course a huge gap to everybody else. And Paul Sherwin, after his great escapades, he has finally taken the lead in the King of the Mountains competition. He'll have a chance to stay up there long term, I believe, and in the team classification, Laviclaire has extended their lead by having multiple riders in that front group.